Hey YouTube, Darren here. Just going to give you kind of a update as to what all's going on. And I got a box. I got a box from Briggs & Stratton. And it's the power within. How about that? Now, before we open said box, let's read this cool warning label. I've never seen one of these. It says, Briggs & Stratton engines are not designed for and are not to be used to power fun carts, go-karts, children's recreational or sport all-terrain vehicles, motorbikes, hovercraft, aircraft products, or vehicles used in competitive events not sanctioned by Briggs & Stratton. It didn't say nothing about a mud mower. We're good. More to come. This is an Intech 21 horsepower single cylinder Briggs & Stratton engine, brand new in the box. And it is not mine. It's actually going on that Cub Cadet over there, getting ready to start prepping the body for this motor. This I looked on the internet for the gentleman, the customer, and gave him 2 or 3 choices. I always give him 2 or 3 choices. And from those, he picked and ordered the one that we thought would fit on there easier and be the best. That one is an 18.5 horsepower. That's the one that smokes. I did a little quick video of it earlier. But we're going to get this guy thrown on there and see how it does. I don't know if I'll be putting it on there today and getting it all bolted up because I got a bunch of other stuff to do. This came from Northern Tools. This is one of their purchases, and for the most part it had a little bit of dust, white dust on that. I was just rubbing off. I see no problem. Some people don't like them because they're overstocks or overruns, but so far I do not see any problem with it, and it looks pretty good. I want to say it was $549 plus shipping. I think shipping was $50. The gentleman told me. So not bad for a brand new 21 horsepower. Hey, but not bad at all. Now we'll walk over here to the Cub Cadet, and this is what is coming out. Let's do a view of it from this. I've already measured it and it'll actually fit. That was one of my concerns. I might have to trim down this cowl a little bit. That's nothing terrible to do. So it looks like it will fit. I'm going to have to do a little bit of fabricating on the muffler, I believe, or change it out, something like that. Nothing, again, nothing too terrible. The shafts are the same. This is the one that smokes after you run it for a while, and I'd talked to them a little bit about it. I think they're just going to get rid of it, so I'll end up keeping it. It's 18.5 horse ELS, extended life series, extra filtration is what it boils down to. Runs good. It does smoke. I've changed the plug, and we figured it's probably just going to end up being rings. The hour meter has about, you can't see it without it being turned on, about 300 hours on it. So that's about the lifespan of one of these motors. But it could be used for mudding, even though it smokes. Okay guys, now we're back. Just doing kind of a comparison on this. The nice thing is that after looking at it, the exhaust will be on the same side, so that's really good. That won't be too much of a problem. The wiring harness, believe it or not, should not be terrible. It's going to unplug, and I don't know if you can kind of see it. Can't quite get to it right there just yet, but that's it. It's not too terrible. It looks to be doable, and worst comes to worst, I can get a friend of mine who taught me about the wiring to come down and actually do it up, and he's a freaking wizard. If you can catch him, he does all kinds of crazy wiring stuff, and it Just makes it look completely easy. The fuel pump won't be a problem. This has the gas tank in the back, and so I talked to him about it, and he went ahead and ordered one, so there's not going to be a whole lot of junk going on with it. If they want the motor back, I'll give them back the motor, and you know, charge them a little bit more. If they're going to leave the motor, I'll charge a little bit less. No, I mean, not really much, because the only thing I can do with it is play with it, because it does smoke. Once it cranks up and warms up, it does smoke. I guess I could re-ring it. You can get a brand new one for $500. So with a warranty, man, that thing's nice. But the first order of business, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hood off, take the deck off, lay them out here. We're going to pressure wash them, get them all cleaned up. Yeah, we're going to pressure wash them. Going to pressure wash this with the motor on it, and then I'm going to take the motor off, and I'll clean it up a little bit further, and then we'll put the other motor on. It's probably going to take me a couple of days, because the way my work schedule is this week, to do it. I'd love to do it all in one day, but and make a good series of videos, but I'll just do videos of it as I do it. It's just something interesting to do. It looks like it will fit. I know it that side, but this is 16 inches here to here, and believe it or not, this is 16 inches here to here as well. So go figure. Should fit. Not, we'll break something, make it fit. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all gonna make some mayhem. I may do some riding. Got the hood off. It didn't take long. There's two on these Cub Cadets. I really like them. They're easy to work with. I didn't say work on, I said work with. There are two springs that actually hold the hood in place into the mounting bracket, and then I usually just take the hood off and I put it in one of these chairs that I keep pretty much for this reason, and I'll slide it over here. I'm gonna put a strap on it, a bungee strap on it. The hood is probably $400 or $500 if it's broken. So I do these even on my Murrays, on my builds, the ones I'm playing with. It's just safer. This is for somebody else, it's not for me. So this guy is out of the way. Everything else, after I work on stuff, especially for somebody and they drop off a motor or something like that, everything goes in here and gets locked up. This is, you know, plywood both sides. This is actually my safe building for storms, and it stays padlocked, so there's not a problem, or has never been a problem. It's completely fenced in here, and dogs run loose at night inside it now. So that's one thing I was working on. So it's about as secure as I can get, and not be real paranoid or worried about the zombies. Damn zombies. Now, looks completely different. Here are the springs, the hood retainers I was telling you about, hood pins. Once we get down here and take a look, the muffler, that's cooled off now. The muffler should not be a problem. The wiring harness should not be a problem. This is an electric PTO. I don't think that's going to be a problem either. I went ahead and cranked it up, let it run to charge the battery, and to loosen up that pulley. I'd sprayed it already once about a week ago and just let it sit. Hopefully we're not going to have a problem taking that pulley off. That'd be a bitch. But now we're going to get this deck off. I love working on these things because the Cubs are just so easy. Everything is modular. And then I'm going to pull it up into the shop and start doing the actual engine work. More to come, guys. Okay, guys. Now we're going to get this deck off. This is the pull pin. There's one on either side, and it's raised and lowered. I've got it lowered all the way down now just to make it easy for me. The belt is completely self-contained with the deck, and there's an extra pulley on top that drives it. So there's a belt specifically for the cutting deck, and then there is a belt going from the electric PTO to that pulley, that double pulley up there that turns this. It's kind of a good system. I kind of like it. Now you are going to be dealing with 3-belt systems though. That's the only downside, but these things, just for cutting your grass, you know, you replace the belts every 10 years and you don't ever have anything to worry about. I have had 3 or 4 Cub Cadets myself that I've used to cut grass with, and God, those things are great. You can't hardly tear them up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing popped off. There we go. Pulled these guys off. Grabbed them, pulled them with pliers because they were on here from they were kind of stuck on there from all the grease and the goo. That is that belt. I'm just going to take it and kind of hang it up there. Now, there are 2 hanger bearings, or 2 hangers that this deck rides on. We're going to lift this guy up, and that's it. More to come. Okay guys, what I've done, I just pried it out of this with those same pair of pliers that I had. That's it. Completely removable, ready to get out. We're going to slide it out here on the right side, and then we'll be done with it. Now before I get it back to them, it'll all be cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and grease the spindles, and probably going to sharpen the blades too. I mean, why not? You got it out, you might as well do it. Customers like that kind of stuff too, and of course you're going to charge them for it. Nothing's free. So far, quick and painless. More to come, guys. Now let's take a look. You can see the deck came off easy, and I have to say, look at that, no bloody knuckles. You can't say that for a Murray, I have to say. Came off nice, no problems. I went ahead and sprayed the crankshaft bolt one more time. We're going to let this guy sit for a little while. I'm going to spray this right here while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to let this all sit and soak. This is really good stuff. WD-40 Specialist Rust Release Penetrant Spray. It's not just regular WD-40. Guys, this stuff's flammable too. Yeah, it's like the old stuff used to be. I think it's $6 a can at Walmart. It's really good. It's comparable to some of the stuff that I get from my work. KZ-All. Some of you know what I'm talking about. KZ-All 1000 or something like that. This stuff is really good. So we got that all squared away. I'm going to push it up inside and let it sit for a while. Come back out this afternoon after everything has sat, and we're probably going to swap a motor. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.